Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Mercenaries, mercenaries, mercenaries. A lot of them, and another one lost his life. At least we are allowed to know about it. By Sputnik, the Russian media outlet, tells us that a Swedish mercenary fighting on Ukraine's side killed in conflict zone. So let's look into this little unfortunate situation, but I don't know if I would call it actually unfortunate because this mercenary guy was over there to kill other people. So you go in this kind of situations, what do you expect? Only to be at the delivery end, not at the receiving end. And we don't know the motives why he went over there to fight. So, Sputnik. Swedish mercenary fighting on Ukraine's side killed in conflict zone. This happened yesterday. Actually, no, on the 13th of December. So 3 days ago. A Swedish citizen who fought for the Kiev regime was killed in the zone of the Russian special military operation, the Swedish agency SVT reports, citing the Scandinavian country's foreign ministry. And I'm quoting, the Swede died in battles in Ukraine. The Swedish Ministry of Foreign Affairs confirmed that the man is about 30 years old and a native of Svealand, the message said. The Russian Ministry of Defense has repeatedly stated that the Kiev regime is using foreign mercenaries as cannon fodder, and that Russian military will continue to target and eliminate them throughout the conflict zone. Many mercenaries themselves have acknowledged during various interviews that the Ukrainian military lacks efficient coordination in their action. Moreover, they face a slim chance of survival in battles due to the intense nature of the conflict, which is unlikely what they have experienced in Afghanistan and in the Middle East. From most, I would say 95% of the interviews I read about from volunteers, mercenaries, however you want to call them, they stated that this kind of war that occurs in Ukraine is nothing like they've ever seen before. And indeed, it's a different kind of war where, they think that they're going to go infantry, go forward, pam, 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 when actually most of the interviews that I read coming from these guys were just hiding from being shelled, bombarded. That's all. And as I mentioned before, this is what's going on over there. You have the contact line right here, and you got troops on both sides. And these guys try to eliminate the troops on the other side. And once they eliminate troops on the other side, let's say here they eliminated this portion, they cleared it, and the air defenses from the other side, then they move in with the infantry slowly, and they move their missiles and rockets further, and then they start further destroying and clearing this part. And after they clear this, they move with infantry slowly, and then from this they move forward. That's why they do it. They're not like the Second World War, hoorah, pum, 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 or grenades or something. Nah, not like that. And you have drones, you have obviously howitzers, and you have the shelling and missiles whenever you got them, but those are just for certain air defense systems or their own howitzers and whatever infantry vehicles they have, armored or tanks. So this is what they don't expect. They're not over there to like, oh, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna be like in the movies, like not movies, video games, not like that. You just stay over there and you wait to be hit in the head with missiles, and after they flatten you, they move with the infantry. And rarely you meet and you skirmish somewhere in a city or somewhere like that. So this guy's called this Swede a mercenary. I'm pretty sure he's called a voluntary on the other side, and vice versa. Well, I don't know. We don't know the motives. They didn't even say how long he lasted in Ukraine. I think it was an article, I think two of them I covered on two different occasions, where they said that they last about 3 months at the most on average or something, like 2 months, 3 months. No, I don't know. They said there were about, 7,000 mercenaries. They left, 5,000 left, 3,000 killed. This comes from the Russians. I have no idea exactly, and until the order is given that the exact approximate number of volunteers, we don't even know who those volunteers are, if they're volunteers or they're really regular NATO country military under the different military uniform, and they're volunteers somehow. We don't know that. So anyway, here it is, another mercenary or volunteer was killed that we were told about. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.